this is Katura here, and today we're going to be talking about the movie Disney's Christopher Robin, starring Ewan McGregor, Haley Atwell, and Bronte Carmichael. And I just want to say that I absolutely love Ewan McGregor as the title role. He absolutely brought Christopher Robin to life with his personal magic and his version of Christopher Robin, while still staying true to the classic character Disney brought to life, but was originally created by Alan Alexander Milne, whose son was actually named Christopher Robin Milne. That's a little extra facts in there for you. And to be honest, I actually didn't really grow up watching the iconic characters, but like Pooh and Eeyore, Tigger, Roo, Kanga, Piglet. I didn't grow up watching them, but I did definitely see a few episodes of the cartoon when it was on television, and have kind of felt a kinship with two of America's favorite characters, which are Piglet and Eeyore. And I really felt for Christopher Robin's wife and daughter, Evelyn and Madeline Robin. I think that dynamic between those two characters and Christopher was devastating to watch, because you see his daughter Madeline, she's really struggling with trying to please her father, because as Christopher grew up, he forgot about being what it was like to be a child. So then Pooh and all of his childhood friends, were lost on him, and so he just becomes a straight-laced guy who only cares about being the best and only cares about work and responsibilities. And his daughter struggles with being a child. She doesn't exactly know how to be a child, because she doesn't know how to get dirty. She doesn't know how to play. At one point in the movie, she's like, "How do you play?" or something like that. And it was really funny to watch Bronte Carmichael play that character. It was really awesome to see her in that role. And I think Christopher's dynamic with his wife, Evelyn, really struggled, especially when he was supposed to go with his wife and daughter to the countryside and have a vacation, but he got stuck back in London doing work, and which is not what Christopher Robin does. Christopher Robin does. Christopher Robin is a kid. Christopher Robin is an adult who should have that child inside of him, but he doesn't. So then when he's stuck in London and his family goes to the countryside, his family's left wondering, does he really want to be with us? And that, to me, it breaks my heart to see that. And as I'm sure those of you who have seen the movie feel the same way. You feel the struggle that Christopher Robin has, between his responsibilities and between, that and, the happiness of his family. His family means the world to him, but he also has this other life as this business guy, and that right there seems like it's more important than the happiness of his daughter and his wife, and of his friends, Pooh and Tigger and Kanga, Roo, and all those awesome characters that I very, very vaguely remember from when I was a kid. And then when I saw them in the movie, I got really excited, and I got really happy. But the part that really broke my heart, though, in the movie, I think, was when, after a spoiler alert, I'm going to put a spoiler, definitely going to be putting a spoiler in the title, so those of you who haven't seen it yet, you can just skip this video and watch something else, or one of my other movie reviews that you've seen. But one of the parts that really broke my heart is when Christopher and Pooh, they went to the 100-acre wood, because Pooh woke up and he couldn't find his friends. So Christopher Robin went back to the 100-acre wood to help Pooh find his friends. And then once they got there, and they almost got lost, they got lost in the fog and made a huge circle back to the starting point where it had the sign of the Heffalump and the Woozles. And Christopher Robin got so irritated and frustrated, he yelled at Pooh and said that, I guess you're right, you really are a bear of little brain. And I wanted to punch Christopher Robin in the throat when I heard that. The look on Pooh's face was just devastating. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. You're going to be really mad at Christopher Robin, though, but, just at a certain point. One of the most redeeming parts for myself, for Christopher Robin, was when Kanga and Rue and Tigger and Eeyore and Piglet, when they didn't recognize him, he decided to have a fight with the Woozles and the Heffalumps, and he pretended that they were there, and he was fighting them with his umbrella. He was pretending that it was a sword, and he was stabbing his briefcase or his case full of very important papers, which I thought was really adorable. And he decided to show his friends that he does have it in him, since his friends didn't recognize him. They couldn't see in his eyes that he was still Christopher Robin, but Pooh always saw that. Pooh, from the very beginning, from that very reunion, he saw Christopher Robin in the man's eyes, the grown-up's eyes. But when Christopher Robin, reunited with his friends, all they saw was a Heffalump. They saw this Woozle, this angry being that didn't want to have any fun. But once Christopher Robin decided to let loose and play and jump around and have a play fight with an imaginary Heffalump, they saw him again. They saw Christopher Robin. They saw the child that they grew up with, or they saw the child that grew up with them. And then just go ahead, just watch the movie. It's an amazing movie. I cannot believe I waited so long to see this movie. It's amazing. Walt Disney Pictures did a great thing when they made this movie. I mean, not only because I am a humongous fan of Ewan McGregor ever since I saw him in The Pillow Book a long time ago. He's been one of my all-time favorite actors. He's very talented. He's just an amazing talent. Alright, you guys, this is Katura with another movie review. This time it was Christopher Robin. Go see the movie. It's amazing. Again, I love you guys. Have a great day. Namaste. There it is. I'm doing it right again. Peace out. Goodbye.